We kind of brought all of that tour energy and put it in a record.
Well, yeah, we're running.
Cool.
Ellie, first question is for you. Can you remember your last lucid dream?
My last one? Yes, actually I can. What was I told it to you. Do you remember this? It was just recently. Oh. Well, it's weird because a lot of these don't ever really have like a narrative, like a story anyone could really understand per se. But there's always a moment where I realize that I'm dreaming, so it's basically just up to whatever my senses want to, experience at that time. And I think at this particular time there was, I was in front of water and there was a storm coming. And actually there's always music happening when that happens. So there was like this really ominous, scary music happening, and I was like, uh-oh, this is not the kind of dream I want to have right now. So I just, I got out of it, and that was the last lucid dream that I had. I was just like, all right, you're gonna wake up. And I woke up.
Because how often do dreams find its way to your music and especially its lyrics?
It was more for the last record that we did that it was really heavily influenced by dreams. For this record, it was more of like kind of bringing that knowledge that you have direct contact with your world as opposed to just like spinning what's happening in your head. It was kind of bringing that knowledge into immediate life when I'm awake. So I guess dreams just kind of are a little bit of a training to kind of
In what way are they in training, do you think?
Because when you realize you're dreaming, inside the dream, you feel like you have a lot more control than you do when you're just walking down the street in real life. And you realize how much you can actually change your situation. You realize how much you can influence your situation just by changing your perspective. And I seem to forget that a lot when I'm awake,
The songs can help you remember.
Yeah.
that. As a band, what was the first time that you started discussing making a new album?
I think when we never discussed, okay, let's make an album. I think the ideas came and a lot of music started being written, I guess, spring of last year. We were on a tour. It was actually around the last time we were in Amsterdam, and it was, I think after that tour we realized there was 10, 15 great song ideas, and we just had this image in our head of the albums, and we knew how to make it, we knew what it was going to sound like. So there was never this moment of, oh, I guess we should write now.
Yeah.
It just came as really organic.
How big was the influence of that tour on this whole album?
It was huge, I mean, we all lived together. We did live together at home, and traveling. It's really intense, So just our interactions, we were kind of we got to know each other in a different way, with the scene always changing and the constant being our kind of band dynamic. It was really, I think we discovered a new way of, I guess, interacting to a degree. So
Definitely.
it had an influence on the music.
What did you discover about each other?
I don't know. I think it's kind of tough to put into words. It's more about the way the collaboration works, because I just think that, I think we discovered what works in our music and what doesn't. When we made the last album, we'd never really played that much. We didn't realize that there was something kind of dynamic and intense and visceral and exciting about our music, like which is something we know now. And we kind of brought all of that tour energy, that mayhem and chaos and ridiculousness, and put it in a record.